Ichusafa's birthday. That's right. 7 stars have arrived, and it's time for us to open up slightly fewer crystals than him. I have 5 to start off with, 2 of the 10,000, 3 of the 15. And what am I hoping for? Well, I don't know. Someone good, useful. But opening these crystals was super frustrating because when they dropped, everybody rushed to get in there, and there was nothing but lag. And the first 7-star on my main account is Elsa Bloodstone. Not my favorite champ. Not my favorite champ. I know that she has her loyalists. There are people who are incredible at this game who swear by her, but I am neither incredible at this game nor do I swear by her. So the only thing that I can say about Elsa is that I was never going to take her to rank 4. So getting her as a 7-star doesn't mean I'm going to be duplicating resources. All right, next up is the obligatory War Machine. You know that I cannot do a crystal opening video without pulling a War Machine. It was inevitable that I was going to get him once Kabam announced that he was in the pool. And so I was prepared. Here I'm speeding up the eternity of time it took me to wait to open up my 3rd crystal. I'm not going to subject you all to that. But let's go ahead and see the 3rd one I'm going to get. Eventually the servers will allow it. Iron Man Infinity War. I like the guy. I'm never going to use him for anything. I can see him being useful in a Battlegrounds situation, but I don't really care much for Battlegrounds. So, again, not someone I have at rank 4 was going to rank 4. So here's a useful champ, Terrax. Good for defense, good in Battlegrounds. So, that is one that I'm not unhappy about pulling in any way, shape, or form. And then the final of the first batch of 7 stars. Well, let's just edit a jump forward since we took an eternity to spin. But the final one will be Wong, who I know very, very little about. But might be a good defender for Battlegrounds. So that's what I get from my first 5. Now, with the introduction of 7 stars, Kabam dropped a ton of events and deals with it. So I went ahead and bought these first 50 Paragon Crystals. They were a nightmare to open. They frequently crashed my game. But the drop rates on these were pretty good. I got a lot of 6 stars out of them. In this 10 pop, there were 2 right there, so that's fine. The drop rates for the 7 stars were not particularly great. What can you say? I mean, you shouldn't spend your real money on, these types of crystals, trying to get champions based upon RNG. It's just really not an effective expenditure of money. I did it because the event rewards, both from the solo and from the alliance, were so incredible that I felt obligated to do my part, so to speak. All right, so in the 30 batch of the 50, there is one new, and this can pretty much only be a 7-star. So we'll go ahead and convert these and see who we get. And it's OG Spidey. I like OG Spidey. I like the rework of him. But again, nothing particularly spectacular. My game got kicked, so I had to restart it for the next 10 pop here. And eventually those will pop up. See if we can get any more 7 stars. And man, I should have fast forwarded this up. There it is. And no new, which means no more 7 stars. So we do see, a 6-star in there. Yay, Iron Man, whatever. I'm not going to be having any... And it says 10 and 19. I don't know if one of my crystals disappeared or if that's a visual glitch or what, but it certainly is odd. I'm not going to, deep dive or care too much about it one way or the other if I got shorted one crystal because we went from 20 to 19. Whatever. But let's see who we get in the final batch of, I guess, 9. Eventually here. God, the servers today were so bad. I mean, this is what kind of happened to them the last time they switched the 6-star feature, and I'm assuming that's what's going to happen to them the next time. All right, last batch and no new. So from the 50 Paragon Crystals that we opened that were part of like the deal, we got 1 7-star OG Spidey. Not bad. But the benefit of it is that by opening all those, we were able to claim a bunch more rewards, including 7 more Paragon Crystals from the events. And we'll see what those get us. No new. So, no new 7 stars from that little 7 pop. But we should be able now to have enough to pop a few more 7-star crystals. So let's just flip back over to that screen, and we have enough for 2. Yeah, let's do 2 more. Actually, I only had enough for 1 more. Whoops. Spoiler alert, I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. All right. Wiccan. Good champ. Don't use him. Don't know if I will use him, but I can appreciate the fact that he is a playable champion. So, all right. So we've gotten some meh. And then Yusafa had his big opening where he opened a bunch of crystals. And he said he was going to open up 100 Peregrine Crystals. And not to be outdone by that fucking guy, I decided I would open up 100 as well. Again, I'm just searching for any 7 stars here. And let's see how I do. Hopefully the game crashes are not as bad as when I was initially trying to open up these crystals from the first 50. All right, so from the first 10, no new. And really, that's the key. The only 6 stars I'm missing are not in the basic pool, so they would not be in these crystals. So really, if I'm getting a new, it should be a 7-star. All right, no new. But we did get some SIGs on Hulkling. That's always good. And a bunch of other trash. Come on. There we are. All right. We got a Hulk. We got a Mordo. Not bad, you know. And a War Machine, of course. Gotta get the War Machine. He is SIG 200. That is brutal. Oh my god. I pop these 10 at a time because I can't stand waiting. All right, no new. I see an Elsa 6-star, obviously. You gotta have more Elsas. 1 wasn't enough. God, she's almost a natural SIG 200. Jesus. Because Lord knows I'm not giving her any 6 stones. Alright, so in this group of 100, we've opened up 40 crystals and not seen any 7 stars. 60 more to go. And squadoosh. Alright, not a 1 6-star. No, the jockstrap makes an appearance. Hey. Alrighty, that doesn't help Miguel at all, so I don't give a shit. Alright, let's do another 10. Oh my god. I got real lazy. I didn't want to edit this video. Oh. 1 new. We got a ghost in there. It's always nice. Get some. I think she's SIG 200. She is. Yep. And there's a 7-star Sunspot. Now this is actually a pretty good one because we know that the 5-star and the 6-star Sunspot at low ranks had really high prestige. At ranks 2 and 3, the 6-star was had quite decent prestige. And so that may be something worth investing in. I don't know. I mean, obviously you got to get a dupe, you got to get SIGs. Gambit is in the pool of 7 stars. He has really high prestige for low SIG. He doesn't scale well at all, obviously, but he's one of those champions that at low sig is a pretty good prestige investment, like Captain America Infinity War. So that's an interesting find. I'm not going to pull any more 7 stars from these 100. I'm just going to get this 1 sunspot. But it is going to allow me to open up 2 more 7-star crystals, which was the spoiler alert I offered earlier. Now, the real sort of juicy part of the Alliance and Solo events are the Tier 6 class catalyst selectors. You get 4 of them. And as of recording this video, I have not decided what I'm going to do with those things, because I haven't decided if I'm going to spread those out so that way I can take eventually 3 champs up to rank 5, or if I'm going to do something stupid that I'm actually considering doing. I'm not going to be taking any 7 stars to rank 2. I didn't dupe any, and I didn't get any that I'm super in love with. The one thing that I can say about the 7 stars that I opened, and I have 2 more to do, is that I don't have any of these champs at rank 4, and so I'm happy of that, because there's no roster duplication. Meaning I didn't spend resources taking a champ up to a 6 star to rank 4, rank 5, and then pull him as a 7 star. That would make me feel bad. But I wasn't going to spend resources on Gambit, so I don't have him. So I was told that he's good in incursions, but I don't really care about incursions either. I'm a war focused guy, as you guys know. So final champ from all of my openings. Gore. I'm intrigued by Gore. I am. But that, my decision on how I'm going to handle my rank ups and my selector choices, I'll make a separate video for that once I figure it out. Maybe talk myself off the ledge a little bit. But I hope everybody enjoyed their openings. I hope they got the champions they wanted, unlike Yusafa, and I hope that they're happy with the introduction of 7 stars in the contest. I'll see you in the next life check.